Episode 3, The House. Episode 3 of Dear Child begins with the woman waking up to find herself tied to a sink. The man comes in and calls her Lena, but she doesn't respond. He then leaves and shuts the lights. The story runs into the past and in the present at the same time. God is telling the women about Lena, and the woman is thinking about what has happened to her when she was a captive. In the flashback, the man returns to the room and offers the woman water if she dyes her hair blonde. The woman, pushed to her breaking point, accepts. The man also burns the woman's hand and male's scar like Lena's, after coloring her hair. The woman wakes up in the living room in the past. She learns about the house regulations from the man. Every time he walks in, she has to stand and hold out her hands. Even bathrooms have scheduled times. The man is shown in the flashback introducing the woman to her children. She is now Lena. Moreover, he is her spouse. At last, the SWAT team is able to infiltrate the military complex. A dog discovers something. God receives a call from Aida, who believes they have located the house, but they are unsure if there is another person inside who may have more explosives. He would be inside, the woman claims. But she used a snow globe to hit him. When the squad gets inside the house, Aida discovers the man's body, but his face is entirely torn. While God is still on the phone, he instructs her to find the boy. The woman points to the space beneath the bed in the kids' room. Aida locates him. Tell Jonathan that he accomplished everything correctly. The woman asks Aida to tell Jonathan. As soon as she does, Jonathan extends his hand to Aida. The woman seems relieved that Jonathan has been located and that the man has died. She then identifies herself as Jasmine Grass, a Düsseldorf native. Ulrich Grass is the name of her father. She also describes to the officer how the man kidnapped her and tormented her. God leaves to get in touch with him. Jasmine's father comes and takes her with him. Jonathan is held tightly in Aida's arms as she leaves. Jonathan is brought to the clinic by Benedict. At the same time, it is shown that they are being watched and followed by someone. Hannah softly asks Jonathan if he told them about Sara, the baby, when he is brought into her room. He gives a head shake. Jonathan gets his own sunglasses at the clinic and has his DNA sample collected. The crew discovers surveillance cameras inside the home where they save Jonathan. And someone is still keeping an eye on them. When God enters the kids' room, he discovers drawings of a lighthouse, a cat, and the faces of Matthias and Karen on the underside of the bunk bed. In the lab, the coroner informs God and Aida the man was killed by a snow globe attack. However, the remaining markings on his face were applied after his death by a glass fragment that was absent from the snow globe's remnants. The missing piece is exactly the one Hannah gave Jasmine. Next, he discloses that this person's DNA does not match any of the kids. Furthermore, the children do not share a father, while having the same mother, Lena Beck. That means there are probably 3 of them, not just 1 or 2.